In the second part of this commercial, we go from a bustling city to a seemingly lonely forest. A man stumbles along in the forest, possibly lost, until he sees a chicken. A chicken right next to the number 11, the same number seen throughout the first part of the ad. 11 to the powers that be seems to mean a shift of reality. The quiet tone and slow pace of the ad quickly picks up after he sees the chicken. After he sees this chicken, a woman suddenly appears and puts on a vest for some reason. I'm still not sure about that one, maybe to demonstrate what she can do. She stares him down and the other people come out of the woods. Right when they start surrounding him, 1111 is visible for a few seconds. Back in part 1, we saw a fox at the same moment 1111 flashed. The fox is one of the predators of chicken. They seem welcoming, but could these people be preying on this man? There's some sort of rumble as they start to surround the guy. They lift him up, and as they do, his clothes change to match the same Yeezy potato sack brown color as the rest of the group. I also noticed that the guy was wearing binoculars when he was alone, but with his new group, he doesn't have them anymore. Could this be implying he was more perceptive or better off by himself? A common theme from both of these ads reminded me of the term groupthink. In both of these ads, they spin it as a somewhat positive thing, but is it if someone evil is in control of the way the group thinks? We soon get to see what's causing all of this rumbling as a large golden egg is being lifted by this chicken cult. This is one of the literally largest symbols of this commercial. Quite a few messages come to mind when I saw this part. First, we saw a giant chicken stomping around in the first part of this commercial. Now a golden egg that is most likely a chicken egg is being worshipped. In the story, the goose that laid the golden egg, the farmers that came across this goose that laid the egg killed it to see if there was gold on the inside. These cultists, they are not killing their golden goose or chicken, they're making more. A deeper meaning this egg may convey also connects to the first part of the commercial. People were programmed to worship a chicken in that ad. In this one, the people in the woods have the same degree of reverence for this giant chicken egg. As the cult moves the egg, they start spinning around and moving unnaturally. As they move the egg through the forest, you can see that they carved the trees to fit this giant egg as if they've moved giant golden eggs before. This is seen at 1 minute 11 seconds. The egg being golden brought a story from the Bible to mind. Exodus 32 tells the story of the golden calf. When Moses was on the mountain with the Lord, the Israelites got impatient and started worshiping the golden calf as an idol. Idol worship seems to be the overarching message of this ad campaign. The dots connect too perfectly to ignore this. Weird music starts as they continue to haul the egg to its destination. Sounds kind of like updated tribal trap music. Really weird. And then they stop. They've reached a river of gravy. And oh, look, the clouds are drumsticks. As the cultists gather the gravy into buckets, the guy seems to be paralyzed. Except for his head, which is looking around, he seems scared. And he's carried by the leader to the gravy river. She dunks him in the gravy and air bubbles appear. This is implying that she's killing him. And just like that, the woman pulls out a piece of fried chicken and holds it triumphantly in the air, and all the cultists celebrate. She holds the chicken up directly in front of the egg. Once again, those believe in chicken letters display. There is something so sinister and dark about this ad that I can barely put it into words, but I'll do my best. The most blasphemous part of this ad is it is mocking baptism. I'll always recall the day I got baptized as one of the most significant days of my life. It was the day all of my sins were washed away, the day I chose a side, the day Jesus Christ ordained to give me a new life. And this is what disgusts me so much about this KFC cult baptism instead of giving life to this guy kills him. If you recall the beginning of the ad, when the guy's clothes were transformed, his binoculars were also removed. There's a clear inversion of Christian concepts in the beginning and end of this ad. Following God opens your eyes. They effectively blinded him through spectacle and trickery. Being baptized gives you a new life in Christ. Their baptism kills him. I also believe it's implied that he's either going to be food for this giant egg when it hatches, or the food of the cultists. Either way, this ad is undoubtedly satanic, and they are more and more brazen about it. A lot of people, maybe they didn't pick up on as much as I happened to, but just about every commenter on the original videos could sense something was evil about this ad. I encourage you all to pray for our world. I don't know everything, and there are some things that I know that I wish I didn't, but my message to you is that God is in control. No matter how many evil acts they throw in our faces and gloat about, God will have the last laugh. Thank you for watching, and be blessed, everyone.